Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. 11 runs added there. Trinidad and Tobago are 37 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
O'Neill, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep. No! Yes!
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 4 runs added there. Trinidad and Tobago are 41 for 1.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field. How will he reply? They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Yes!
Nicely played. Just runs 1.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Yep. Bowlers!
There's a chance if it hits. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. O'Neill from the Vauxhall end. Edge, but just out of the arm's reach of the fielder and the ball races away. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot. 10 runs added there. Trinidad and Tobago are 68 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Great shot. At least one on offer. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Brilliant shot there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Ali, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Singh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Wow, that's missed a lot. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
Nice.
Nicked it. 3 added in that over. Trinidad and Tobago are 82 for 3. Malik into the attack now from the pavilion end. Malik from the pavilion end. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Wait. Yep. No.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Oh.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Yep. Yep.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Catch it. Yeah.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
Yup.
Doesn't beat the infield. Tucker taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Yep. Yup.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Oh.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Oh.
Nearly gets the edge. O'Neill with a great delivery there.
Yep.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. O'Neill has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yep.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Got the slower ball and gave it the full treatment.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edged, unplayable. Malik with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. There'll be runs here.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Misses everything. A big one, 12 runs out of there. Trinidad and Tobago are 107 for 5. Fanning coming on. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Fanning shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Trinidad and Tobago are 118 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with spin now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Sunda from the pavilion end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Yes, nice bowling.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here.
No.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Singh wants plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Vauxhall end.
Hey, bowling.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Six runs added in that over. Trinidad and Tobago are 136 for 6. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Yes, nice bowling.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Ahmed watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Sunda has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Hey, nice bowling.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Ali, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Out. That is catch of the series. Second with a one-handed dive. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's a boundary save for sure. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Sunda from the pavilion end.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Yes.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
No. Yep.
Chance to run 2. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Ooh, nice. Yep.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
No, no. Oh, yeah.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. 4 runs added in that over. Trinidad and Tobago are 155 for 8.
Hey, nice bowling. Hey, yes, nice bowling.
Good work from the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.